The problem is that, like, when you do the ACR card online, why is that submission is successful? Well, in fact, it's not like that.
We really do appreciate you taking the time to subscribe. If you can, just click your finger and we really would appreciate it. Have more good content with the Filipina. Today she is busy doing some other things, and I just thought I'd throw in a couple of details of how our second immigration extension went. Oh, this is me out for a little walk in the neighborhood, kind of like a farm neighborhood just outside the city. Looks like we have a sniper tower. It's not. These are the steps to the sniper tower. I wonder, is it safe for my weight? I'm not sure. Let's give it a try. Climbing the sniper tower. Oh, look, there's a break in it right here. Right here. Not good, but maybe it's okay. Kind of looks like a sniper tower though. So just mentioning a few things, showing some of the surroundings as well. Hey! Hey kitty! And here comes the doggy. You guys friends? You guys friends? Ah, hey puppy. We did our second extension. We did the second extension online, and that was interesting. So thought I'd mention a few things about it while I'm walking, showing you some of the surroundings where I am. But yeah, we did our second extension online. I say we because it's myself and my son. And in doing our second extension online, it kind of messed things up a little, but at the same time it worked out in the end, as far as I can tell right now. Apparently when you do it online, you're actually going through the Manila office. So keep that in mind. You're going through the Manila office. So where we are, we have to apply for the ACR I-card, which is your second extension. You need that on your second extension. You need that to be picked up. So I put the pickup location as in CDO, Cayandillero. So when I got there in CDO, of course, they wanted me to fill out all the information, which I pretty much already had filled out online already. So I did it again anyway, because I thought it would be good and it would be maybe a good appeasing way to help. So I did it again. But when we got to the counter, of course, and went through all the spiel of trying to say we filed online and so on, they tell us it's the Manila office. So it was kind of hard. They couldn't do anything for us at the local office in CDO because I did it online. So that's a thing to really keep in mind. So we were there for a good while running around till we finally got a phone number to the Manila office, a direct line to someone. And apparently another problem that was in our case is that they did not check our information that we filled out online until we got a hold of this one particular number. So it's good to have all the numbers you can find concerning the immigration. So we finally found a number, and by calling that number, he actively looked at the file that we filled out online. So then they said, okay, well, you just need to go home and wait for the approval and check online, which we did. So I went home, and within a couple of days, or if not the next day, which I think it was the next day, we had approval for our second extension. Now, as for the ACR I-card, I'm still waiting. Apparently, I think I still have to wait a little while to figure out when that's ready to be picked up, and I think I still have to go to the local CDO office to pick that card up. But our extension has been approved, both mine and my son, so that's a good thing. So that's kind of how you do it. If you do it online, you may have to run into some snags along the way. But I guess the point is that when you're doing it online, you're actually doing it with the Manila office. So it has its pros and cons, maybe. So I'm still kind of not sure about the ACR iCard because it's part of this second extension. I just haven't got it yet. But again, as I mentioned, I think I just got to get some sort of a notice, probably in my email or online, saying it's ready to be picked up at CDO, I think, because my extension is already approved. So I'm just giving you a general rundown of kind of what happened in our case. Maybe if you have some more information on this, you can let me know and enlighten me. So I'm just giving you some of my information to enlighten you as much as I can. But this is some of our experience right here.
So this is my own perspective for getting the second extension, a visa extension, which is the ACR card. We are quite disappointed. For getting the ACR card, you need to do it in person. You need to go in the nearest immigration branch. So since we do it online and we're worried about for almost a week and they don't check our application, so we need to call the nearest immigration branch, which is the Cagayan de Oro branch, and we call a lot of numbers, and when we search in the Google, there's a number there, and then every time I call, like, this is a private number, this is a wrong number, something like that. When we have the right number and Carl try to talk to them, they always say, hello, hello, hello. And for me, you can understand basic English, but they don't answer, or I don't know, maybe the signal. But when I try to speak in Visayan language, they say, yes, ma'am, like, yeah. And then they advise us to go in Cagayan de Oro. So we went there, and we live here like at dawn, and then when we reach there, it's early in the morning, and the guard there is really accommodating, and also the officer in immigration. But since they cannot, maybe the accent of Carl, they cannot fully understand what he's saying, so I'm the one who translating. And also they try to call the main branch, because since we do it online, more than an hour, I just keep calling them and try to explain our side that we pay already, you have the money, but you didn't check our application, something like that. But still, it takes more than, or I think 2 hours waiting for their call, because of course we are not the only applicant. Only Carl and go in the immigration branch. I think he cannot do it by himself. Even if that happens, it's quite frustrating. We're still thankful that we finished that less than a half day. Yeah, because it's like I keep bothering them like that. I keep calling until they answer me. For the first extension, you can do it online. It's easy. Like after 3 days or after a day, it depends on your application. They will approve that right away. But the second, for the ACR card, you need to go in the immigration office, and the nearest immigration office, and do it there. Because once you apply it online, it directed to the main branch, which is in Manila, and it's really, of course, we are here in Mindanao, and the problem is that like when you do the ACR card online, why is that they approve immediately, or the submission is successful, Well, in fact, it's not like that. You need to go in the office to do the fingerprinting, yeah, and do the payment there, not online. Because my perspective is really quite frustrating because of that incident that we apply it online. So avoid hassle, and or if you want less hassle or hassle free, just go immediately to the nearest immigration branch. They said probably a month. It takes a month for our ECR card to ready for pickup. So they will call us, or according to the officer, after 3 weeks you can make a call, or after a month you can make a call if the ECR card is like ready for pickup. Anyway, guys, I cannot share the number that they provide to us, because one of the immigration officer there, he gave his personal number, yeah, just to accommodate me. So I can only share the hotline for Cagayan de Oro Immigration Branch.
So that's about as noisy as it gets where we are. You see a couple of motorcycles going by here, and someone waving, and the doggies, some kids walking down the lane. It's about as much noise as we're going to hear where we are. So here's another dog walking by, but you never hear these guys barking. I don't know, maybe they're just quiet dogs or whatnot. And these are a couple little roosters here. They're pretty quiet. Everybody's pretty quiet around our neighborhood. It's pretty nice. This is where I was just now walking down this lane, talking to you about immigration. Some of the scenery here. A lot of sugarcane field. A lot of fires, everyone burning their garbage. Someone driving up the lane, right here. Little van over here. Not much traffic in these parts. Even though, as I mentioned before in another video, where's my finger? Just up the lane here and out right here, very close, is a kind of a local highway, then there's the main highway. So pretty close to being in Valencia City, which is pretty cool. So this is kind of the end of our little talk and showing some of the scenery around about where we live. Just letting you know our update and showing you some of our place again right here. Today, cloudy day. Looks like it's going to rain any minute. Pretty dark clouds, but beautiful, just beautiful. I just love it here, I gotta say. Hey little pigeon, you don't seem as colorful. Are you okay? Huh? You checking me out? Oh, there he goes. Thanks again for watching, and we do appreciate you subscribing.